Well, greetings and welcome, everyone. We have a very exciting matchup, WAT versus BK1. As per usual, I'm going to pull up the stream, make sure everything looks good. I got to change that title. Yep, so bear with me. We got a few minutes before the match actually begins. Began a little bit later than I thought. All right, let me go to here. Still waiting for it to load up. Just so I can hear myself and everything. Make sure the volumes are good. Well, either way. Let me go and edit up the title at least. Hold on. Got a little bit of time before people arrive on in, so take this time for people to come on in. And we're in round 4 since I couldn't do it last week, so I'll change that up. So WAT versus BK1. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's saved up. Let me go on back to that. If anyone's saying anything in chat just yet, just know that I can't see it since I don't have the stream actually pulled up. Full group here, so that's going to be really fun. That's not the thing I want to hear. My intro video there. No? Okay, no, this one. Okay. Okay, so I can hear myself. Yay! Alright. Now I can see everybody. Everybody can see me. We're doing good. Who do I think will win this one? This is tough. You know that BK1 is favored. We all know that, but then again, we've seen other things where TVB lost the other week. So, I mean, really, anything can happen. Usually in these things, I would say that we will know a pretty good idea who the victor is after the first 15 to 20 minutes. This game does not have the best of catch-up mechanics, so there's that. All right, so we're about to begin in 15 seconds. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Okay, and we're off. People are going to be moving on in. We see a long march going all the way on over to the training grounds, it looks like. Crystal Mine is not being marched to just yet, so that's being left alone. No one's marching there. Everyone's trying to get everywhere else. So we see a couple of supply points going over to BK1 training grounds as well as the armory, another supply point. Looks like WAT is taking out a supply point up at the northwest as well as the North Tower Blessings. There we go. So BK1 finally is occupying the Crystal Mine. They did a long march. This is definitely going to be a really fun match to watch. I really want to see what these two teams have to show us. The only thing that's really left is some of the Dragon Towers, some teleport points, which isn't surprising. It would seem as though... Okay, it looks like WAT is using most of their teleports, where BK1 is using a lot of long marches at the moment. So WAT is surrounding this area over here. Let's pull up some of these, see what's happening. So BK1's going to be on the offensive first. We see... An armory rally, Crystal Mine, a couple supply points, one of which is a super rally against the supply point. I'm curious why that's the case. Who's in there? I mean, it does have troops. I'm not sure why they're making that a super rally. Well, regardless. So, from here on, we're going to see a rally on the Crystal Mine and then a counter rally against it from WAT. So let's go ahead and zoom in on that bad boy. See what happens. Nope. Got the invisible bug. There it is. Got it right back. Actually, let's go on back to the map really quick, see how things are shaping up. So, yeah, most of this area is... Actually, it was looking more blue. Now it's looking more kind of even, really. So this... Let's go ahead and look at this supply point here. This is going to be the first one we're going to really get to see a good... We're going to see a good report on. Looks like it's going to be an infantry-based defense here. BK1 troops is going backwards, it looks like. No, there's still some troops in there. See if we can't see a battle report on it. I'm not sure if this is the one or not. This does look like the one. Actually, that's just a single march, so that was not a rally. More troops going backwards. Oh, wrong button. Nope. I think most of these are just single marches, so we really don't see anything that's too beefy yet. Yeah, these are all just single marches. So we're still waiting for rallies to go through. And what may be happening, which seems to be the song and dance in most of these games, is that once a rally is started or once it's marching, they'll pull back the troops to negate having any points going over to the other team. I'm not sure how that's going to work for all the other big areas, but right now only the training grounds is being rallied against. Currently under BK1 control, troops are still in there. 5.4 million it looks like. So this is going to be a whopper of a rally if it stays in. But we will see. There we go. Okay, so it does switch on over to WAT. It's a grand victory. Woo, look at that. Wow, BK1 just didn't stand a chance on that rally. I mean, these are strong stats overall. I mean, just look at that, guys. Those are impressive. There's nothing, I can't criticize anything about those stats. But we see some, yeah, both are using 50% Dragon Campaign buffs. Defensives are great. Offensives are pretty much on par. Let's take a look at this really quick. I mean, look at those. I mean, those are maxed out enchantments. Not enhancements. Maxed out. Good gracious. Let's see what else is happening. I'd love to break that down, but I really want to see what else is going to be happening. So the supply point is going to receive a super rally. There's no troops in there, so the super rally is non-existent right now. Currently, WAT is in the lead with 151 points. BK1 with 66. Legitimately anybody's game, though, as this is the very beginning of the match. There's no buildings that are in full control. They're all in contention right now. Leaving all the dragon towers alone. Most of the teleport points are staying idle. Although Armory is now going to be ticking over to BK1 side. So that's going to be 8 points per minute there. And there's no rally set for it. Training Ground is going to take some time to tick on over, as well as the Crystal Mine. So currently, we're going to see BK1 starting to catch up just a little bit here, as long as they can hold on to that Armory. And the only rally that's planned is for the Crystal Mine right now, where there's just under 5 million troops in there. And back they go. And, oh, no, there's still 4.9 million. So it looks like they're swapping out troops right now. They may have an inside scoop. I mean, I don't know how that would work, but it's very possible that they may know what types of troops are going to be marching on them. So they're quickly bringing them out. There's 4.4 million in there, and we have, I don't know, actually the rally should have went through by now. It was a grand defeat. Oh, goodness. Mr. Knopp holding on strong to that point. Yep, did not stand a chance. Did not stand a chance. Very, very good defense there by Mr. Knopp. Well, the damage taken and damage reduced is a little low. Either way, still held on strong. So the next rally looks like it's going to be for the Armory, which is a good thing. I think that's in full control by BK1, which it is. And BK1 is beginning to catch up here, but still WAT is in the lead. 282 versus 216. The training grounds went over to WAT, so that could potentially start ticking over points for them. Although that's exactly what BK1 is going to be trying to take out. Mr. Knopp at the helm. A lot of familiar names in here. But the Armory is going to be the very first to be hit. So let's go ahead and watch that. This is pretty key right now because BK1 is getting will be getting 8 points a minute for this. Incoming. Are there still troops inside? There are. Okay, we see some troops going back. I wonder if that was a defense. Yep, looks like it was. Oh wow, that did 6.1 million troops going into looks like 5.8. Specifics. I mean, these stats are just phenomenal. Look at those defensive damage, 322%. Versus the offensive damage of 195. Very possible that is what could have done a lot in for them. We all know that the arrays have a lot to do with these types of things. However, Armory is going to be held on strong by BK1, and it will continue to tick over points. And the gap is beginning to be closed against WAT. WAT is currently still in the lead. WAT is pondering their ideas on what they should be doing since there's no rallies being set. Training ground in the interim was taken over by BK1. It was in WAT's favor. Crystal Mine is going to be ticking over in just over a minute in BK1's favor. And there you have it. BK1 is now in the lead. Looks like we see some scouts going out there. That's why those are so quick. No, actually, no, those weren't scouts. I saw numbers. That is my bad. Just woke up, folks. All right, so that's a changeover, it looks like, for the training grounds. I'm not sure which one of these is it. I think we just saw that one. Okay, so once again, we see that Mr. Knopp's defense is staying put. He had 5.5 million troops going against 5.3 coming in. And the stats are just superior on Mr. Knopp's side here. Looks like an Archer player. He's playing more Archer right now. 1803. 1803 Archer. Let's take a look at that. Actually, wait. Do we have Concise View? I want to see if we have Concise View. We do not have Concise View. That's unfortunate. I really wanted to look at that. However, Crystal Mine is going to be next on the chopping block. WAT is going to try and snag that away. Which is good timing, too, because in 12 seconds, it'll be ticking over points. Which will put BK1 at about, I want to say 16 points per minute, I think, if I'm doing the math right. Yep, 16 points per minute. Along with all the other things that they're getting, like kills and everything. So right now, BK1 is holding while WAT is on the pure offensive. Double rally going into the Crystal Mine to take that away from BK1. Training grounds will be next on the chopping block, but 5 seconds and we will see what happens here. There are no troops in the Crystal Mine. So this will automatically go over to WAT. Now really, there's no reason to watch this because we already know it's going to go through. BK1 is acting immediately and setting up a rally for the Crystal Mine. Mr. Knopp at the helm for that one. Training grounds are going to be set against for WAT. And again, I do apologize. I am calling out names for BK1, and I'm not calling out names for WAT because I cannot read the characters, unfortunately. But so I will always refer to WAT just as WAT, for the most part. WAT has lost its lead, unfortunately, at 435 right now, and BK1 sitting at 513. Literally anybody's game, though. For the longest time, WAT was holding on to the lead here. So it tells me that it can flip back right now. We're still early in the process where you would not have to vigorously catch up. The training ground, let's go and take a look at the training ground since that's going to be coming in pretty soon. If BK1 can grab this and hold on to another 68 seconds, they will be getting a very, very large point lead here. All right, we see both of those starting to come in through the north and south lines. They're going to probably try and sync it up so that they both hit at the exact same time. Here comes one. And we see an archer hero in here. So once again, we see archers at the helm. And then the second one coming in. Very good timing, really. There's no time for them to react to put him back in. Let's see if Mr. Nop's contingent can hold on to it. We see some of WA's troops going backwards. The first one was not successful. We see a line going through, which could be reinforcements. I'm not seeing a number changeover. Although I am still waiting for WAT's second contingent to go backwards. Maybe it's already there. Let's take a look. No, wait, actually, yeah, it is. All right, so the first one went through and it knocked out 1.8 of Mr. Nop's troops. Second one went through. 2.7 of them got knocked out, but unfortunately, 1.4 survived. WAT's full contingent was wiped out. Therefore, it is still BK1 controlled. So the only other thing that's about to hit is the armory. Tukey's at the helm here for defense. Again, we're seeing a lot of archers. Actually, this is no. I take that back. There's a wider array than that. But BK1's currently the only one setting up a rally at the moment. See some of WAT's troops going backwards. BK1's troops going backwards. Looks like there's a slight difference in how many troops are in there. Okay, interesting. So, WAT went in with 5.9 million troops, where BK1 only had 5 million. So that's a 900,000 difference there. But look at those stats there. Yep. Now this was more of a cav player here. This is more of the normal, I guess you would call meta. It's kind of hard to call a meta in these types of games, but look at that defense, 322% defensive damage. Offensive damage at 275, so the defensive would have had an advantage there. All right, BK1 setting double super rallies for some of these supply points over here. There's no troops in there, so that's a supply point that's... Is it the same one? It's the same exact one. So there's 2 super rallies that will be used up. Will not be needed. Let's take a look at the world map really quick. We'll see how things are shaping up. So right now, Armory is in full control, ticking over 8 points per minute for BK1. Looks like WAT has a supply point at the top as well as the North Tower Blessings. Training Grounds is under full control for BK1, ticking over 8 points for a total of 16. And then 148 seconds until Crystal Mine starts ticking over 8 points for them. Currently, WAT is trailing behind with 610 points versus 851 on the side of BK1. And WAT is on the offensive for a supply point rally. With no troops there, that will easily go on over to WAT. What's interesting is that WAT has not used any of its super rallies. And I know that because if you look at the top, where the 2 swords are crossing, you see the horn there at the left-hand side. That tells you how many super rallies each team has done. So BK1's used 4 on the far right, and then towards the middle, you see for WAT, they've used 0. So I'm wondering what they're holding those on for. Maybe they're going to be... I couldn't hazard a guess at this point. Either way, Armory's going to be receiving some love over here. Isn't Armory on the side of BK1? Looks like they may have planned for a counter rally and they canceled it out. So that's the only thing I can see. WAT is currently not doing anything. I mean, these are 2 extremely strong teams. I don't suspect that we're going to see any castle rallies anytime soon. I mean, we can hope. That'd be wonderful. But I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, here we go. So WAT is going to try and go after a supply point. We haven't seen another super rally being set again from BK1. Oops, $ is at the helm for this one. Okay, so there are troops in here, but, I mean... Alright, WAT is going to be on the warpath now, it looks like. They're setting a triple rally against the Crystal Mine, but again, no supers. Holding off on the supers. Supply point's going to be hit first, but that's really neither here nor there when we see a big rally for the Crystal Mine. We see another super rally going out. I mean, it's just... Alright, well, I mean, that one will hit. I mean, there's really... not many troops in there, I don't think. I think it's under 1 million, yeah. I mean, unless there's other troops. Other people, I mean. Let's see. No, okay. No, there's more in there. So, I mean, that'll be interesting to see. 25 seconds, that will go through if it isn't canceled out, if they don't pull out troops. All eyes are going to be on the Crystal Mine pretty soon to see how well that works. Matter of fact, before this goes, let's see if there's anybody in there. Mr. Knopp at the helm for defense. So it looks like troops are in there. So we'll see what happens on that one. Let's take a look and see what the supply point does. Because there are still troops within there, so WAT will eat this and see what happens. Oh, looks like the other rallies got canceled? They just went away. I don't think they went through. Yeah, no, there's nothing there. No, it kind of looks like there is, actually. No? Wait, that's one of the minis. Yeah, so it looks like they canceled out their rallies. I'm not sure why. Either way, we can take a look at this Super Rally report now. Oh, you know what? They probably rally assaulted. They probably did rally assault. So this was the Super Rally that went in. Oops team went into WAT. That's way closer than I thought it was going to be, actually. But there was 6 million inside of that supply point. I mean, that's just really good. All around, I mean, just everything is just shining. I mean, very good. I mean, I'm happy we got to at least see one of those. So I guess this was rally assaulted. And again, we're just seeing that without the super rally buff, it's not a contention right now. 6.2 million troops going into 5 million, still with superior numbers. And with everyone not being on the same page as far as stat-wise from a super rally, it just is not going to knock them out of the Crystal Mine anytime soon. And the only action we see right now is that of BK1 going after yet another supply point. BK1 is starting to really broaden their lead with 1,268 points versus WAT's 755. If WAT does not act quickly with less than an hour to go, this will be a BK1 victory. So WAT is going just after supply points. Still, no super rallies are being set. I have to wonder if they have some type of oh, never mind. We finally see one. So this will be a true test, because Mr. Knopp's defensive abilities have been on point for this entire match. They have not broken one of his defenses. Now we're going to see a super rally going out. Can they break through? This could be the turning point. And they may have just been saving up all their stuff for this moment. We just don't know. So they're currently keeping their troops in there, it looks like. I say it's Mr. Knopp's contingent, but it really isn't. There's only 15,000 of his troops in there. So really, there's a lot more for other people. Windwalker has over 1 million in there. M. King has not as many as I thought. Toki has 1.3 mil. Mostly Cav in there. So that's I'm gonna keep the eyes trained on this one, because going anywhere else really is superfluous at this point. We definitely want to see what's going to happen with this training ground in 15 seconds. So hold on to your hats, folks. This one could be interesting. 5 seconds. They are not pulling out. Pretty sure they're as eager as I am to see exactly how this will turn out. See the slow march. Now they're speeding it up. And will it change over? Still thinking. Still processing. Oh, it does! Mr. Knopp's defense did not hold against the super rally. Let us take a look. But look how... I mean, that's decently close, though. So with a super rally and 6.1 million going into 5.8, Mr. Knopp is pushed out. Now it looks like this is Archer v Archer because both sides have 1700. That's their top percentage. So both of these are Archer players. Let's take a look at this really quick. I'm going to try and see if I can't find where the Archers are. Stolen infantry. Really want concise view on this. Really hope. Elix, hook me up. I need concise view for this. So T12, not that represented, and they weren't doing as much. Delphi not as much either. Interesting. So I wonder what the killers were. Well, I want to see what's gonna be happening now. I thought we were gonna see some bigger numbers in there. So right now, Training Grounds is going to be potentially contested by BK1, and then a counter rally set against them from WAT. Both are just normal rallies. They aren't supers. We see some troops going back. Okay, BK1 is setting another super rally against the supply point. They are very aggressive in trying to take back these supply points. That may be the crux of that may actually be the crux of their strategy here. With 51 minutes to go, BK1 has a pretty good lead of 1,503 versus WAT's 935. BK1's got to be feeling good, but probably not comfortable just yet with so much time ticking, and now seeing that a super rally from the side of WAT is able to break their defenses. So let's see if this supply point even has any troops in it. It does not. So that's a super rally that BK1 will unfortunately lose if they let it continue to go forth. Muhammad, I believe that match is still later today. So, yeah, that one has not been decided just yet. It's only there's only 4 matches today. This is the 3rd one. That one is the 4th. So currently there's no one else. There's no other action going on besides that one dead super rally against a group of nothing. It's gone Fulby. All right, so that will go over to BK1, as we already knew that was going to happen. So if we look at the board right now, BK1 is still getting 8 points a minute for the Armory. They're also getting 8 points a minute for the Crystal Mine, and the Training Grounds was also retaken back by them. WAT has one supply point in full contention. South Tower Blessings is in contention. North Tower is taken over fully. Okay. We see a super rally being set for the supply point. Yeah, currently right now, BK1 is winning by 637 points. If you look up above Fulby, you'll see each team's point, how many points they've gotten. And yeah, right now BK1 is pulling way ahead. So there's no troops inside of that supply point. WAT is now pulling out a bunch of super rallies where they weren't using a single one. Now it looks like that's all that they're using. They're going to try and regain the supply points, and they're trying to get them in mass. Yet another area. They're going after all of the supply points at this point. Oh, okay, so those are just normal things. Little baby marches. Yeah, just for those who are joining me, these are the stats of the people who are facing off against each other. I mean, it's very impressive. Still, we're waiting to see if any of these are actually going to hold true. All right, so this one actually may hold up. So we got 28 seconds before this super rally goes off on the crystal mine. Not crystal mine, the supply point. Still, though, with only 47 minutes left. Oh, castle rally. Hold your horses. We have a castle rally. It's this group here. Oh, wow. They're going to try and hit someone with 1.5 billion kills. Up and bubble. All right. It's begun, folks. Even though bubbling is happening, they are going to attempt castle rallies. I am not sure. I was not able to, excuse me, I wasn't able to get the information if losses in here equate to losses out in the real realm. Yeah, I'm not sure actually, Toter. I'm not sure why they aren't. They've been holding a lot of their super rallies in their pockets for some reason. It may just be that they feel like they can't win, so they're not trying to aggressively go after the crystal mine, which is weird because in the super rally against them in the training ground, they were able to push out Mr. Nop's contingent, where before they couldn't even do that. And they did it rather handily. So, I'm not sure, actually. For all we know, they could still be planning something, but yeah, right now, I'm not certain what they're trying. You can also notice here that if you notice the yellow lettering, you can see how many troops are within. Right now, Army has 5.6 million. That supply point is 3.5 million. Crystal mine 5.5. Supply point 6 million. You can kind of tell who has what. But right now, there's really no action except for this supply point here. It's very possible, Toter. It's very possible. However, the gap is getting widened the longer that they do this. All right, WAT is going for a super rally against BK1 here. This will be interesting. They did it once before with Mr. Nop at the helm, so we'll see how well they do against Tukey here. There's a supply point rally going against that BK1 setting over here with no troops, so that's a moot point. So at this point, we will focus on the armory, and we will see what happens. Take a look at some of these while we're waiting. I mean, that was another super rally right there, and it went into, yeah, that just didn't work. That just did not work. Very interesting. So I'm wondering if it's going to have a similar effect here. 3 seconds, and we will know the story. They're just slow marching it in right now. Trying to follow the line. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep. It's coming. They just see no reason to hasten it. That's fine. We can wait. We don't have things we have to do. We don't have things we have to do today. Okay, so that hit. See what happens. Oh, changeover. So WAT, once again, proving that when they set up a super rally, it works. I don't think we have the thing yet. Is this it? Oh, it was. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, wow. I mean, look at that. Tukey's defenses just could not hold up against that super rally. Again, I really want concise view so we can see this, because we know that their arrays are going to be very vast, and this is not optimal to be looking at like this. Give me concise view. Yeah, we'll be here all day if I scroll through this, sadly. Plus, people's eyes usually can't keep up that well. So, it's unfortunate, guys. I don't have concise view, but we just see the clear victory that WAT had against BK1 here. So that will at least knock out at least 8 points per minute against BK1. But with a solid 16 still ticking through from the training grounds and the crystal mine, it is still an uphill battle for WAT. BK1's response is they're going after a crystal mine with a super rally. We see yet another castle rally potential. I'm trying to click on it. Can't seem to click on it, so that tells me they may have already flown. It's very possible. Yeah, it's already been canceled. And yeah, there's no one there. So that's unfortunate. We keep getting teased with castle rallies, guys, and then it just doesn't happen. Nope, wrong thing. Just trying to see if one went off with a, yeah, it didn't though, so that's fine. So Armory has a double rally set against it. Double normal rally. However, that's actually, I don't know why WAT was doing that. That's weird. See if there's any troops in here. Probably aren't. I see troops going back. Nope, this is actually holding true. Ooh. Super rally being set from Tukey into the Armory. So we will see if they want to eat that, if they want to pull out. I mean, this might also tell us what's going on, too, because if both sides can win in super rallies, then there really is no point in setting a defense. See what I'm saying? Like, it would behoove BK1 to always pull out if they're being rallied against, if they have this big of a commanding lead, and they know that super rallies will beat them. However, conversely, actually, looks, are they pulling? Oh, they're pulling out, okay. I was going to say that if BK1 set a super rally and WAT was able to eat it and win, then that should tell them that all they have to do is send in just super rally after super rally against BK1, hold true, and then they will win. However, WAT is saying we want none of that. No, I am sorry. They are pulling in different troops. They pulled out all their troops. We saw that before, and they are replacing them with different troops. They're going back again. And they're replacing it again. So it looks like every time he gets scouted... Well, no. I mean, well, BK1 took that. So that's weird. So it looks... Well, I'm not sure what that was. I thought I understood what they were doing. I don't think there was anyone in there. Yeah, so there's no report, which means there was no troops. There was no battle to be had. So that's interesting. I'm sure there's a strategy here that I'm just not seeing. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Regardless, though, we have another super rally against a supply point over here. Oops at the helm for this one. For defense, anyways. We will see if WAT can break this one. 38 minutes left in the match. BK1 with a commanding 2,202 points versus WAT's 1,267. I'm itching for a castle rally, folks, but I know we're probably not going to get it. Especially if they are permalosses. Which, by all accounts, I believe that that is the case. I mean, for strategy... Oh, wait, hold on. So that actually went through. I want to see how that went. Narrow defeat? Nope, that wasn't a super. That wasn't a super. There's a super. Good gracious. Well, Oops went ahead and ate an entire super rally. 5.5 million going into his, I don't know what he, she, their 4.8 million. Yeah, very well done. Very good job. I think that's the first super rally that I've seen fully eaten on either side, so that's impressive. And again, I want concise view. I'm gonna message my guys over at Clash of Kings. Give me concise view for the next match. It is so much better, so much better. Like, I mean, I get everybody. Oh, Castle Rally. Shut up, Willbender. So it looks like this will be the potential 973 million power, 1.1 billion kills. They're reinforcing, so it could happen. We are going to watch the... going backward. No, and he teleported. I mean, that's respect. If you think about it, that is real respect. I mean, you have that much power. You have that many kills. You are that experienced, and you do not want to eat these rallies. That is just a bunch of respect on the side of BK1. So right now, I mean, that's WAT's song and dance right now, which, as I said in the last time I did this, that is a viable strategy, especially if you can just get them to bubble. If you can get them to bubble, that's less people joining the other people's rallies. Just is. So I'm wondering if they just... I mean, there's plenty of people here who have less power than that who are unbubbled. So I do... And here we go. Here we go. M-King. M-King. They're going after M-King. Yeah. Oh my god. They're just like, I want a castle rally. Oh man, WAT has my undying respect for this. So they are setting a super rally, and they are serious about this. And he doesn't want any of it. Wow, very interesting. Another rally is being set. Oh no, I'm sorry, same one. They just didn't cancel it. My bad, folks. I mean, I think the biggest strategy here would be if you are setting a rally, like if you saw that they were setting like a big rally against your crystal mine or your training grounds or your armory that ticks away a lot of points, and you could identify one of the joiners and you tried to super rally them while they were inside of a rally, it would ruin the rally. I'm trying to use big boy brain here, but I think that would be the best way to use this. Not just randomly setting, but targeting specific joiners once they've joined, so that they have to either teleport. Well, they have to teleport. I don't think that they can bubble while they're in the middle of joining a rally. In fact, they can't. So they'd have to teleport, which would ruin the rally unless they wanted to rally assault. There's variables, but I feel like that's the best I don't know. If I'm completely off on this, then I'm off on it, but I think that that's the best way to utilize that strategy. Especially now that you see that they're going to jump every time. Like for this rally here, they could have made them waste a super rally by making them jump. That doesn't look like it switched over. Is it still? Huh. It probably did. There's too many animations in there. Let's take a look though. It's not a super, although look how close that one is. I don't think that's what I was looking for, but wow. That's not that. Never mind. That's interesting. Look at that. It's very, very, very close. For how many were in there? I don't think that they posted that one though. Hold on. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, they didn't. So something happened over here that we just didn't see. But right now, there's no rallies being set. BK1 with almost 1,000 more points than WAT. By all accounts, this looks like it'll be a BK victory. However, in other games, I've seen larger gaps, and I could call that. This one is not as large. We're this far in, and we're not even 1,000 points, and they're not even 1,000 points to the good yet. I'm an idiot. I can't math right now. They're 1,100 points to the good. My goodness, Willbender. This is what happens when I stay up late and I try and stream early. Math no good. Alright, so that's the only... Well, we see troops going backwards, though. There's still troops within there, so, I mean, this is the only thing we can really watch at the moment, guys. This may be boring for some people, but it was looking interesting when they were trying to seek out castles to hit. Oh, normal rally. Not even a super. No. They are not going after Poppy. That okay, they're teasing that. That is not happening, folks. Do not get excited. Currently, right now, the game's glitching out. Let me see if I can go back. No, it's for some reason just not loading properly. Darn it. I don't think I can do it this way. No, I can't. So for whatever reason, I can't see their castles over here. But yeah, normal rally into Poppy was not going to happen. Most of the area is painted blue at the moment. So by all accounts, it may just be that WAT is conceding at this point, because, I mean, every second counts in these matters. Which again, I mean, I don't really get why. This could be a very close. What's happening over here? They're just slamming troops in there. I don't know what's going on. Oh no, they were just reinforcing. So most of these areas have troops in them. But no, like I was saying, like, I don't know why WAT isn't like. I don't know. There's something else going on then. Because for the first 7 minutes, WAT was winning this match. Then they started losing the point getters, and then counter rallies weren't being set. It snowballs. This game is fun, but there is no catch-up mechanic, which I both like and don't like. I feel as though I don't know. Catch-up mechanics can be cheap in games, and it can kind of ruin the experience a little bit. But again, saying against Poppy, why are you doing that? Oh, now they're setting up super round. Really? They're setting a super against Poppy. There is no way he's going to teleport. I don't. Oh, they're setting. They're setting three triple rallies against Poppy. He will 4. He's not gonna jump. Oh my goodness. I would be. Folks, strap your... Oh my god. We only have 9 viewers. You guys may be getting a treat, though. Here's the thing. WAT will not get... Oh, he ported. Oh, man, I wanted to see that. So what was going to happen there is there is no way any of those rallies would have won for WAT's side. However, if all 4 hit at the exact same time, Poppy would have indeed had losses. Oh, wow. That would have been so much fun. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, I don't blame him. I don't. Even with his power, I do not blame him. It's just too much. Oh, man. I thought we were going to get a treat there. I mean, you're not wrong, Crusher Skull. It's kind of a waste, but here's the thing: WAT has been holding on to their super rallies for a long time. Like for the first hour of gameplay, if you weren't here for it, they didn't use a single one, whereas BK1 used 8 of them or 7 of them or so. So yeah, it is a waste, but oh my goodness. In poker, you can't really... I mean, it's about, calling someone's bluff. Like, are they really going to go through with this? It's the same thing here. And if nothing else, it would have been a moral victory, right? Because there are big names in BK1 that just everybody knows about. Poppy's one of them. So imagine if you could show some reports showing that his hospital was flipped. I mean, that's bragging rights at this point. If we're being honest, we're looking at the points right now. There is no way WAT can catch up. There just isn't. We are purely watching this just in case we can see some blood. We just are. That's just the facts of it. I don't see any way that WAT can catch up at this point. Oh, here we go. They're going after the king. And they're going to employ the same strategy, although one of them... 4 rallies, 3 of which are supers. BK1 is going to set one as well. They may try and rally assault. This might be one of the joiners. Oh, which one do we watch, guys? Okay, I'm going to watch this one. Okay, he teleported. So he was not one of the joiners, because otherwise this would have been messed up. So we go back over here. Oh, man, I wish this wasn't all messed up, but he is not moving yet. Oh, my goodness. One of them is not a super, though, so I'm kind of curious. Wait, who set that one? All right, anyways, that's weird. He may have ran out, but he still wanted to join in. Still fine. Now, again, if this goes through, the biggest thing that they can do is not speed these up. They need to wait until the very last one. Oh, I'm with you, Fulby. I don't want them to run. I want them to eat one. I want something to commentate on. And this is... We're going to analyze the heck out of this. Alright, so 1 is marching. 2 is about to be marching. They still have 10 seconds between the other one. Now, don't get me wrong. I did see the other rally on BK1 side. If it's still going, I'll take a look at it. Here it comes. Oh my god, this is going to happen, guys. They're all going to hit at the same time. It's slow crawling. I mean, they've got to sync this up. Okay, here it comes. 1, 2. And then the other ones. Oh my goodness. We actually got one, guys. Alright, so I think it was about 3.2 billion before. Nah, that can't be right. I'm wrong. Alright, they're all going backwards. We're going to take a look at the battle reports. Oh, that's BK1. Oh, it's BK1s. Oh my god. So we only have a couple right now. Ow! Ouch! Only 1.4 mil from that one. But there were so many other ones. Hold on. We've got to get the other ones. Okay, there they are. There they are. Okay. Let's go through them one by one. So the first one, 1.4 million wounded. That's one we just looked at. Second one. Oh, no, that was BK1s. There it is. Okay. Another 1.4. So that was pretty much non-existent. But the one that happened before, BK1, this is the one they set against them. Poppy did this one. And it was very, very well done. I mean, look at those defenses. Like, that is still strong. Those are strong stats, and yet it's still a 137 million dead. My goodness. I don't think we got all of the, I mean, he didn't lose hardly anything. That's why it didn't change, because it wasn't enough to flip his castle. It wasn't enough to flip his hospital. But unfortunately, only 2 of the 4 went through, so we don't really get a big idea of how it all went. BK1's on the warpath now. They're going to try and set against their king. Oh, very interesting. I mean, again, this is all we can really hope for right now, you know? I'd like to see if he would eat it. Nope, he's hopping. Well, that's just unfortunate. I mean, I got to give props to BK1 for eating that quad rally. It was a quad rally. What was this one? Oh, that was nothing. Never mind. So I'm looking for the castle pictures, and yeah, it's just unfortunate because we did see a quad rally against him. Only 2 showed up. I mean, we could check this really quick and see, but yeah, that was the 1.4 mil. We saw that. That was the BK1. Yeah, I think it's the same exact stuff. Yeah, so 2 of them went through, and it was a 1.4 mil. That was, I don't know what that was. And yeah, so okay, both reporting systems don't have it. Still though, that's a lot of respect. I would have loved to have seen this rally right here against him, but he's proven that he will hop. I mean, here's the other thing too, right? So in this format, there is a limited amount of teleports you can use. They only have 7 left. They could continually throw it against the king or other people in an effort to make them use all of their teleports. Then they're forced to bubble. That could happen. Why are they losing troops? Well, from what I understand, Fulby, if your hospital gets flipped in this mode, you have permanent losses in your because these are their actual castles, right? So if their hospital gets flipped, it will also account for real losses in your real castle. There is no they are all wounded. Yeah, so if we go back to this one, yeah, this one here. So this person legitimately lost 8.7 million troops. And I don't know. I heard from a source that you cannot get them back in exile, in the exile tower. No one reported to me on that, though. But yeah, no, these are permanent losses on their side. Which in the grand scheme of things, they have 44 million survivors. It's not a big deal, I guess. But yeah. Oh, yeah, they definitely jumped. And bubbled, yeah. So, I mean, I think that person was at 600 million. They're at 500 million now. Oh, another castle rally. Against their prime minister, 2.3 billion power. Let's see what this does. Bander's castle troops. Yeah, after this, I will take a look at that. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. Let's just see how. Oh wait, did they? Oh, did they rally assault? They must have rally assaulted. I don't think they canceled it. I don't think it went through though. Not yet, anyways. Oh, okay. BK1 has troops going back though. It's not on fire. Narrow defeat? Whoa, that was close. There is nothing wrong with that. Wow, look at that. Mr. Nop going in with 6.6 million troops. Actually, I can see if Bander's Castle is in this one too. But look at that. Wow. All right, see if I can't find Bander for you. Let's see if he joined this one anyway. So that's Nop. We know Nop. Let's go through. And I wish there was concise view. I'm so sorry I have to go through this super quickly. But just know that I'm going as quickly as possible. That's not him. I'm just going until I see another Lord. I'm not really looking at magic. Trying to find him for you. Oh, nope, that's oops. Don't see it yet. Again, this is the issue with that's not him either. This is the issue with not having concise view. I have to go through this so slowly. See if this one more Lord, and then I'll try the other rally. See if I can't find him for you. Nope. Okay. So we got him. We got to go to the other one. Let's see if anything else is that. Oh, we're about to miss something. Oh, Bander. Oh, here's Bander's setting this one, dude. Well, this will be interesting. So Bander's at the helm here. I can't look at his troops in here, unfortunately. Oh, is that who they went after? Hold on. Sorry, I'm not good with names. Oh, I see what you're saying. You wanted to see this. Okay. So after this, we'll take a look and see what type of troops he had. I see what you're saying now. He was the one who was being hit. All right, so incoming now. So it looks like they're going to eat this. They are slow marching it, though. I think they're trying to give him a second chance to think about it. Like, you really want me to march on you? Oh, never mind. Now they're speaking up. So 2.3 billion. Still the same. I'm just seeing if there's any subtle changes here. Still calculating. Backwards. I don't think anything went off just yet. Oh, wait, no, here it is. Dang, look at that, guys. 6.5 million troops from Bander going into WAT. Wow. Impressive. What troops was he setting in there, though? I mean, that's very interesting. I mean, look at how big his siege enhancements are. That's really big. Oh, I need concise view! I need it so bad! We're not learning anything from this. Wow, though. Let's see if there's any other rallies going on. And if not, then we'll go. Oh no, there is. Hold on. Are they resetting it? Oh no, they're going after someone else. All right. So as long as there's super rallies going on, I can't look at the other reports. But I do want to see how these work, though. Yep, they are poising themselves for a defense. Yeah. So I mean, after this Horizon, I'll try and look at when they rallied Bander's Castle. But yeah, as long as they keep doing this, I've got content to look at. This is going to be fun. 15 minutes left in this show, folks. Pretty much BK1 has secured their victory, and we're just having fun with castle rallies. Looks like it's going to be marched upon now. Okay, I think we see some back going on. Let's take a look. Is that no, that's the same one we just saw, right? I don't think that's the same person. Yeah, no, not the same person. So we're waiting for that. Oh, it's defeat, I think. Yep, okay, so that was a defeat. Wow, much stronger defense on the side of WAT. Much stronger defense. Yeah, very impressive from WAT there. Oh, very good job. Don't see anything here. So let me go. Let me see if I can't go through this really quick. All right, so this is Bander's Castle. It's going to take me a very long time to scroll through this, but yeah, I'm just going to wait until I get all the way down to the defense. Really want concise view. Really want concise view. So just bear with me, folks. So they request, and I'm actually curious too what all he has. Like, you know, what his specific layering is in there. Oh, okay. Is that it? No, that's not it. Sorry. All right, so here it is. So I'm going to go a little slow, but Horizon, you may have to, like, pause the stream, like in the VOD when it's all posted. But this will give you an idea of what troops he has in his castle. 65 million T10 infantry. Wow. 6.4 mil T12. I mean, he's got those pretty much maxed. That's pretty cool. 7.2 million paladins. Jeez, it's amazing. And they did some good work in there. 10 million T9 siege. Interesting. 2 million T13 siege. 2.5 million T12 siege. There's the ones with the razor and everything. 4.8 million T9 infantry. 3.9 million Vugelmen. 1.9 million elephants. 1 million T3 cav. Yeah, so there's that. T10 cav. Is that T3? Yes, T3. T10 cav, 78 million. 8.5 million Griffins. Wow. 23 million T11. That's a different type of T11 though. 3.4 mil there. 15 million T9 Cav. 3.5 mil Griffins. 2.2 million T8 Archers. That's a lot. 72 million. 72 million T10 Archers. Wow. 69 million T9 Archers. 3.4 mil Del Fire. 4.8 million T11 Archer. I mean, these numbers are ridiculous. 21 million T10 Siege. Surprised those didn't do as much. Those usually do a lot. Those usually pack a punch. Probably just weren't enough. So there you go. Those were all of his troops inside of his castle. Oh, and just in time for another rally. Bander is setting it against these guys. We'll see if they eat it. What's their power sitting at? 3.5 bill? I mean, I don't know. I mean, these are just, I don't know. Yeah, no problem, Horizon. I was actually curious about that too. When you mentioned, I was like, huh, I wonder what he does have. And again, if you didn't catch all that, because I went super quick, just watch when my video gets posted as a VOD, and then just, you know, scroll to this around this time frame here, and you can pause it and, you know, document stuff at your leisure. That's what most people do anyways. That's what people should be doing. If this was like like an elite esport, people would be watching videos of matches like in just gross amounts. Like, they would just constantly just be digesting what goes on in these things to better their gameplay. So 5 seconds, and then this multi-billion castle is going to be rallied. This will be interesting. But they've gotten some good kills. Like, we know this is going to be a loss. We know this is going to be a loss. But if the power difference is different, that's a moral victory if you think about it. All right, let's take a look, see if we got something. Not yet, not yet. Gotta be patient. Imagine if someone forgot to set up their defenses and they got, like, you know, 300 million power loss or something. And a narrow defeat. And that's what I'm talking about here, folks. We know this is going to be a loss. But it's a 2 million power difference going in here. They've got bragging rights now. Plus, I mean, the defender's stats are good, but it just does not compare to Bander. Across the table, we just see superiority here. And really, I mean, nope, the attackers are not flipping their hospital. Oh, WAT's on the warpath. Going against M-King. Now, will they sit and eat it? He didn't sit and eat it before. All right, we're going to see it now. Oh, Monzi, you're the elite one. Thank you so much. Well, where before this player did not sit and eat this, I think now he will. So this will be interesting. What's BK1 setting it up against? Oh, they're going after him again. Okay. No big deal there. But I want to watch this. I want to see if WAT can come back and just slice BK1 up just a little bit. If you guys missed it before, there was a quad rally before. We only got... Oh, BK1 is... Come on. WAT's getting my respect again. Because they're sitting and eating these things. All right, let's see. Let's see what these guys do again. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see that one. Yeah, so that one's still just going to tick away. So this is the only one currently going on. We already saw one rally being set against them before. Who's at the helm on this one? Oh, it's still Bander again. Okay. So they may be trying out a different formation for this one. Which, again, I don't have a concise view, so it's not easy to really digest this stuff. But, you know, maybe I can talk to my people over at Elix, and maybe they'll give me that type of view. I don't think it'd be that difficult. Either way, this is now starting to come on over. Again, just so you guys know, 3.5 billion power is the person who's going to be eating this rally. And that's who BK1 is setting rallies against. I mean, and their rallies are about 6.5 million. So, I mean, that's a lot. Okay, we see backage. We can see now what happened. Narrow defeat again. And that looks like it's a bigger victory. Hold on, let's go back to the first one. The first one was, yeah, 2 million difference. This one, 9 million difference. So they changed up some things. Looks like they probably set the array different. And it was able to break through just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I'm actually surprised that BK1 is not taking a page out of WAT's book and setting double or even triple rallies. Dare I even say a quad rally? But that's probably when they would, even WAT would probably begin to start hopping. 6 minutes left in this match. This is very clearly a BK1 victory. We're just watching as they are castle rallying for honor and glory, basically. There's nothing else going on at the moment. At this point, they may just be saying, you know what? We've had enough. Just want to relax. I think Horizon. I think that your thing got cut off. I'm not sure if there's a character limit on chat here. That'd be weird because Twitch chat doesn't have it. So yeah, I think your thing got cut off there. But either way, I mean, this was definitely a good match to watch. I've been wanting to follow BK1 for a while. We were finally able to last week. I was just busy with things. Yeah, I know, Monzi. I'm so sorry. And you just hate to see it, but it happens. Oh God. Hope you're staying safe over there in the West Coast with all this bull that's going on right now. Jeez, the whole area is painted blue for the most part. Ridiculous. Which again, it was weird because WAT was winning for like the first, 8 minutes or so. It's weird. Yeah, no, Horizon, honestly though, I've always wanted to be like a commentator. I've always wanted to like call matches. Like, yeah, no, if I could find a job doing this, it would be my dream. Like, that'd be my dream job to do. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get into that industry and get paid for it. Oh, got another super rally. Maybe one more rally here? Well, thank you, Abdul. I appreciate that. The funny thing is, this microphone is not the best, and eventually I'm looking to buy like a professional grade microphone that's like, hundreds of dollars. It's gonna probably come down the line pretty soon, but no, I'm not. Stop. No, we're not doing the president thing again. It's not happening. Hey, look, Horizon, if someone randomly watches this stream and they're like, I want this guy to commentate for my game. Like, I'd be all over it. But, you've got to be discovered and such. Well, you either got to be discovered or put yourself out there, like, heavily. And, yeah, both of those are difficult. But no, I get it. I get it. We have five seconds before this rally goes through. We'll see what happens here. Quick marching. Actually, what was his power? I didn't even see that. Okay, so 1 billion nearly on the dot. Still waiting for it to process, and there it goes. So we should have a report for that. Ooh, a victory? Oh, okay, victory in the amount of losses. So again, we see that they are coming in with 6.3 million troops. And that he actually took some losses on that one. So that's, I mean, that's an even bigger victory than just, you know, getting a bigger power difference here. He actually made him lose some troops there. And again, the defensive people, their stats are not bad. Like these, this is like monster v monster right now. It's just the monster is greater on the attacking side is all. And everybody, I mean, I also have to say this. I think everybody, with the exception now of maybe Bander, I've seen is using a DC buff. You can see that down here where it says DC, attack boost and everything. Like, most of these guys are taking this seriously. Oh, he teleported. So that will not happen again. He said, nope, I took some damage. That's all I'm doing. Either way, folks, it is 1:40 until this match ends. This is a BK1 victory. They will move on to the semifinals. Not sure who they'll be facing. I think it would be the winner of the match later on tonight. Well, not tonight, like in a few hours. But I'm not sure. Either way, they will be moving on to the semifinals. They will be competing for the illustrious skin that will be coming with it. Absolutely, Abdul. Monzi, thank you so much. I hope you stay safe as well in these times of trouble. But yep, I will keep doing this for another minute just to see what the final score is. And then, yep, you guys are all free to go do what you guys want. But thanks so much for talking to me here. Special thanks to Monzi, Abdul, Horizon. Who else talked to me today? Falby, thank you for talking to me. Crusher Skull, if you're still here. Toter Pavel. Muhammad, thanks for talking to me. EKE, because I cannot say your name. Kevin earlier. If any of you guys are still here. Mahd. M-O-H-D. Sorry, I can't really pronounce your name. But either way, thank you all for talking to me. Yep, there it is. There's my EKE guy. Absolutely. Crusher Skull. You guys were still here. Cool. I mean, I don't blame you. Even though this is boring, this is still like a big match. Morad, thanks a lot. Flashy, thanks a lot. All right, guys. Final score, 5,003 BK1, 2,031 WAT. That is your victory. BK1 moves on to the semifinals. And we have one more match later on today. I think someone else will be streaming that. Either way, next week we will be back streaming the semifinals. Take care, everyone. And let's see, who won this one? Can you show scorecard? Yep, this is the scorecard right here. 5 million for 5,003 for BK1, WAT 2,031. So there you have it, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, I will see you on the battlefield. Take care, everyone.